back to the road course. Hey, that's rally champ Reese Millen in there.
The Del Sol's a bit of a wild card, but I think it's also going to be pretty strong. It's all of the double wishbone Hondas are really great handling cars.
You can tell Millen likes to tear up the asphalt with the best of them. He'll be driving both the Del Sol and the RX-7, the sport compact car.
The Del Sol's a bit of an odd platform with no roof, but it's also the short wheelbase and pretty light, and he's got it beautifully set up. So I think we'll see some good stuff here.
Basically got a little bit of everything, using basically kind of cheap proven parts, a shock and springs that cost like $600. It has stock sway bars. Motor-wise, it's got all the basically proven factory parts, Civic Type R parts, cams, the valve springs, Type R intake manifolds, factory Type R exhaust manifold. So basically all the parts that are known to work well, and that doesn't cost a lot of money. No exotic parts.
This is a pretty quick looking lap here. Oh, 1:08.1, 1 minute, 8.1 seconds. That's third quick so far in our session. What's Reese have to say about this?
I think we went a little faster. And then the rest was clear. It should do quite well. It's a very agile car, very lightweight, has a good power, good brakes.
The RX-7 is light, it's powerful, it's got huge tires, it's perfectly balanced, perfect 50-50 weight distribution, incredible suspension. Wolfgang's got this thing set up for autocross, so it's really, really well set up to turn. RX-7s have a history. We've tested a lot of them. Mazda built that car, they really went over the top as a sports car. They made it such a hardcore sports car, really not that many people wanted them. Physically, it's just set up for cornering. It handles like its little brother, the Miata, only with much higher limits and a lot more power. Rotary engines don't like heat, so there'll definitely be a power deficit. We're going to hope really hard that it doesn't turn into a blown motor. Rotary engines can make a whole lot of power, but they can be very finicky when they have turbochargers on them. And you come out here and you pull high Gs and the fuel's sloshing around in the tank and you maybe get a lean spot here or there and the temperature's really hot. If it pings once, the engine's done. So we're going to be a little conservative with the horsepower on that car and just keep it going around corners. Most of these tests are always horsepower, 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 and cornering power is something we're very into at Sport Compact Car. We like well-rounded cars that can do it all. A test of cornering power is a good, unique opportunity for us to see what some different cars can do.
The fastest cars do a 1:05.1, 1 minute, 5.1 seconds. Reese Millen, the quickest of the day.
1:05.1. The car actually is the quickest of all the cars here. But we're experiencing with the heat, obviously overheating problems. So we got one good lap in, which was sufficient enough to set the fastest time.
Now, into the slalom for the final time today. Let's see how the Honda Del Sol handles going into this. Woo! Tail happy there. Maybe the driver needs another practice run through. What do you think, huh? You know, actually, it sure looks like the G-Force tires are holding up well. Yeah. Our man Pablo is the one with the task of reaching under the scorching hot car to check the tire temperatures across the tread. Once again, here he goes. Yeah, you overdo it the first time through. 70.7 miles an hour. Same as slow motion. That tail end kick out went in a little too aggressive. Last car of the day in the slalom. See how the RX-7 performs. Very smooth.
It takes a lot of runs to really to get comfortable, not only get comfortable with the car, but really get the most out of the car. And we really try and do that. We do sometimes as many as 20 runs to really feel comfortable with the number that we're going to print.
Well, it's just a perfectly balanced chassis. Now, the owner has adjustable settings at each corner. He can adjust to any tire, any situation that arises.
72.4 miles an hour.
I think that it's a car that's just set up to be very neutral and well done. A job well done.